guys, this is John Murray. We're going to sort of talk a little bit about drop shotting. I was sort of in the beginning of drop shotting back in the late 90s when it came to the U.S. from the Japanese fishermen. And so I've really seen it change a lot. And I think a lot of people have a misconception on what we do with drop shotting. First thing I say about drop shotting, there's no right or wrong way to do it. You're presenting a bait horizontally to a fish that, you know, a lot of places hasn't seen it that way. It's always been on the bottom or above them or something. This is the way a real minnow produces. So a lot of times I'll take flipping sticks, 25-pound line, a half-ounce weight, and drop shot a 8-inch tattletale worm, you know, 8 inches off the bottom, and flip it. You know, I'm just worried about the presentation. I'm not worried about any of the other stuff. So when I go drop shotting, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to have 8-pound line and an open hook and a tungsten weight on the bottom. That might be the way I do it, but I also like Texas rigging my baits, throwing them into grass, throwing them into cover. I also like wacky worming, wacky rigging drop shots. That can totally change everything. I particularly like drop shotting swim baits. Instead of putting a jig head on one, I'll Texas rig a swim bait on a drop shot, and I feel like I present it better and I can hook the fish better and keep them on better than on a jig head. So the one thing I've always said about drop shotting is your imagination is the only thing that limits you. Remember how that bait is presented to the bass and how they love to react to that, and then you can present a lot of different lures in a lot of different places with a lot of techniques. So drop shotting to me is very versatile and very open to a lot of things. All the species love it. Every kind of bass you can catch, largemouth, smallmouth, spotted, meanmouth, they all like drop shots. So when you're out there drop shotting, use your mind, try some different things, and you might find just the right thing to catch them.